Hey everyone, my name is Tomodachi, and today I decided to do something a little different. Today we are going to be reviewing the Retro Machine. Now let's get the design underway. It's supposed to represent an old arcade machine back in the late 1980s, but smaller size. And boy is it small, so small that a plushie could play it. Oh, and as for how you turn it on, you just flick this switch on the back. That's pretty interesting. So let's start off with the first game. Now here's something a little interesting. You don't press the A button to select the game. You press the start button. So let's start off with number 1, F22. Now, of course, in order to shoot, you need to press B. And to move the helicopter, you're supposed to move the joystick. Oh, and don't worry about that bomb. It's not a weapon. It's supposed to help you take down the enemy planes. So yeah, this is basically just a airplane game, whatever you're supposed to call them. Next. Okay, so for the next game we have Racing Fighter. Now, Racing Fighter can be such a pain in the ass. The reason why is because, well, whenever I'm driving, I always end up crashing into a car. Like, seriously, the cars just appear out of nowhere and I always crash into them. Like, come on! I just want to drive on the road and these cars come out of nowhere and I just crash into them? So frustrating. Come on. Okay, stay calm. No! What were they thinking adding so many cars for you to easily crash in? Like, seriously. Next. Okay, so next up we have the Fanfard. However you're supposed to pronounce it. Now, this game's pretty simple. You play as a tank, and you go around taking down enemy tanks. Of course, the only problem I have with this game is that, well, the tank moves kinda slow. Like, seriously. It's so slow. Oh, and, here's a little fun fact. Yeah, hold on, just let me get to the freaking area I need to go to. You see these black squares? Well, shoot, I died. Well, if you take down one of the enemies on the black squares, you can't stand on top of them. So yeah, that's pretty silly. Oh yeah, and sometimes you can crash into other tanks. That's pretty cool. Okay. So now for number 4 we have Animal Blockers. Now this game is pretty simple. You just find an animal and compare it to another animal. It's a bit childish. Even for my taste. Next! Okay. So number 5 we have Magic Johnny. Now Magic Johnny has a story about mutation and pollution and stuff. Basically, you go around playing as a hero called Johnny. Now, here's something interesting. The B is on the left side, but when I press it, it summons a plant to the right. And when I press the A, it summons to the left. Now, it would have made more sense if the B summoned the plant to the left and the A summoned the plant to the right. Like, seriously, how could you get those wrong? Oh, look at me, I'm starting to sound like the nerd here. Shoot, I died. Okay, just... Oh yeah, and the plants eat up the bad guys. Forgot to mention that. These graphics, they look kind of similar to Donkey Kong. You know, with the ladders and the blocks. Okay, next. Okay, so next up we have aerial warfare. First of all, these graphics are ugly. So basically, in order to go down, you move up. In order to move up, you go down. And I died. Kinda like flying a real helicopter. Now, the problem is that the helicopter is on an odd angle, which can be hard for me to tell if I'm hitting the enemies or not. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Okay, just like it. Next! Okay, so the next game we have is called Crystal Ball. Excuse if the screen is blurry a bit. So basically, you play as a purple ball, from what I can tell from here, and you go around collecting green balls while avoiding the blue balls. I don't know what else to call them. They look like balls. Okay, let's just get to the green ball. Come on. Okay, go get the other green ball. Okay, get the green ball. Yep, okay, so far so good. And I died. Oh well. Next! Alright, since I don't have a lot of space on my phone, we're just gonna do number 8 and end it there. Police Dog Lassie. Let's see what this game's about. Okay, so basically, a bad guy comes in and he starts planting random junk everywhere. Like, dude, those are valuable things you're planting in the ground. Like guns and diamonds and stuff. So basically, you play as the dog and you look for this stuff. Basically, what I would do is I just spam A like freaking crazy until I find something. Also, the timer is a bone. I'm not joking, the timer is a freaking bone. What were they thinking? Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, victory. Now on to level 2. Now be careful, because once you get to level 2, that's when the bad guys start planting bombs. And if you if you find the bombs, you'll blow up. Alright. See, there's a bomb right there. I'm gonna go to that bomb and prove my point. Okay. Just gotta wait for the dog to show up. And... see what I mean? You blow up. And then a new doggo comes in. So yeah, that's pretty cute. So, what are my thoughts on this retro machine? It's alright. I mean, the games can be good, they can be shitty. All I do know for one thing is that this is a small console. Now, if you want to get it just for playing it, you can. But if you want to get it for collectors, you can. I ain't the one to judge. So yeah, this is the retro machine. It's not good, but at the same time, it's not bad. It's just in between. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this review of the retro machine. If you do, then please don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!